She said I grabbed her by the ass. Is that what you said?
I said, oh, I think it's something. Having sex with that boy. He's 19 and she's 14.
There's a guy that's 24 years old that is having sex with girls starting at age 13.
Kids should learn to stand up for themselves early on, because sometimes their own bravery is what saves them from a predator before help arrives.
Pulled over, got out, grabbed me up by my neck and started hit me in the side of the head and shit.
I got a 12-year-old girl saying that you had your hands down and you went like this. Part of her. She's a 12-year-old.
Here are the times when brave kids fight back against a predator. First up, we have a brave teen who stood up to his father and called the cops on him.
You okay? Sorry, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna have the medics come check you out. Come here, bro, my car. The kid is bleeding.
He disrespects me, lies to me. What would you do? I raised 6 of them.
Bro, what have you done for a kid?
On March the 12th, 2024, officers received reports from a gas station employee who claims that a 16-year-old had reached her store after escaping his predatory father who had him until he started bleeding. The officers rushed to the scene and found the kid with the manager. At that moment, the officers knew they were dealing with a brave kid who was strong enough to elude his very awful father.
What's going on?
His father. Okay, all right, thank you. All right. His father was just at the light, but he went by. He left him at home and he ran up here from home.
The 16-year-old kid seemed heartbroken and shaken up by the whole incident. He told the officer exactly what had occurred, and it was hard not to empathize with the young man.
He's 16. He ran in here for help.
How does that happen, man?
He thought I was lying to him about some shit. I guess bro was having a bad day or something, and he started taking shit out on me. Good call, my fucking car, bro. Hell no.
What is your dad's name? What kind of truck it is, brother? You okay? Sorry, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna have the medics come check you out. Come here, bro, my car. Come here.
I just let it go, bro.
Yeah.
You take me to a family member house or something? I just want to get the fuck out of here.
That's his truck?
That's his car right there.
Which one? This one? This one? Is that him?
That one, that's him right there. Just down the road.
The officers then went ahead and talked to the kid's father, who had also arrived at the location looking for his child, unaware that justice was just around the corner and his days of abusing his son were coming to an end.
So, come on, step out. Put your hands in the car. Put your hands in the car. You beat up your kid?
Listen, man, I don't like that.
Okay, the kid is bleeding.
He disrespects me, lies to me. What would you do? I raised 6 of them. He lies to me, man.
Okay. Who are you?
It's my fiance.
Okay.
That's my fiance.
Okay.
I ain't
Okay, he's
He
bleeding.
at me. He lied to me. Listen, I picked him up at midnight from his girlfriend's house in a different direction.
We'll talk. Give us a second. We're still doing the investigation.
We got to talk. I raised 6 kids. I know I don't want to be lied to by one of them.
Yeah,
I'm not fighting you guys. I ain't got no sir. No, I ain't got. I just got off of work, man.
Take a seat, man. Hey, where do you live at?
I don't want to talk, man.
Listen, I can tow you. You want me to tow your car? Okay, I'll tow it.
It's her car.
I'll tow it. I'll tow it.
I just came from.
Okay, that's what I'm asking you. So if I can let her take the car.
It's her car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Being a predator, the dad didn't seem very remorseful at all, which was strange considering how badly bruised up his kid was. The officers wasted no time in taking action against the bully while they took statements from the other witnesses.
Here's the thing. You're not the dad and you're not the son. I want your opinion.
Okay.
I want you to tell me exactly what happened.
His son lied to him about where he was going to his girlfriend's, okay?
Yeah.
So we went out there last night to pick him up, and we sat out in the forest for an hour waiting on his son and his girlfriend and his girlfriend's mom to bring them to us, because where they live, our car couldn't go down the road.
Okay.
So anyhow, that's what started it. That's what started it.
And then what happened?
Oh, what? So, anyhow, that's what started it. 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 That's
I just
No,
want to know.
and what happened to his lip and stuff. I mean, his dad threw a cup across there, and he threw it, and instead of it hitting a wall, it hit him in his lip.
Okay, so he threw. Was it a cup? Like what? Glass cup?
It was a metal cup. It wasn't like he was throwing it directly
I
at
get you.
him,
I get you.
but he moved over, and it just popped him in the lip.
Okay, what? Like, was
And
it metal? Or,
yeah, it was a metal. And I told Donnie, I said, let's go. I
Okay.
said, please. I said, stop. I told him to
Where
stop.
Where was that? Where did that happen?
At my house.
At your house?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Is that the address on your DL?
my address that's on my
Can I see that
yeah.
again? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, hon. So anyhow, he moved his head, and the cup just caught him on his lip,
Yeah.
and that was it. I told Donnie, I said, stop, let's leave, let everything calm down.
Give me a second. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. He's at the gas station, right there.
Well, anyhow, so I told him, I said, let's leave. I
Okay.
said, let everything calm down.
Yeah.
So that's what we were doing, is leaving for both of them to calm down.
Okay.
And it's not valid. What happened? I didn't know. I swear to God, I did not know my license was suspended. I don't. I have insurance on my car,
Okay.
but I did not know my license wasn't no good.
Okay, so someone needs to come get your car, or we're towing it.
Well, we'll work with it. Just go.
I just live right up the road.
Okay. I just so what happened? You guys left?
So we left,
Okay.
and then my daughter called me, said, walking up to the gas station.
Okay.
So that's when we came back to go up there, but we didn't see him outside the store, so we went back down to my house. My house is literally right there by Canberra Tower.
He never left with you guys.
No.
So after that incident, did his dad put his hands on him, choke him, anything
No.
like that?
Not that I seen. I've been with his dad this whole time.
Okay.
No.
You just know about the cop.
Yeah, that's all I seen was the cup.
Okay.
The kid received medical treatment while the officer asked him once again about the whole incident and how it had escalated.
What was the whole argument about?
Bro, I don't even f***ing know, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I went. It was like small as shit, bro. It started off because I have like problems with my neck, and I don't know what the f it is. I got like this thing right here on my neck.
Yeah.
And I got some problems in the back of my throat. And I don't know what the
Another officer then talked to the dad, and he seemed more open to having a conversation this time around. But nothing was going to save him from getting on the scales of justice.
I told him, I said, I wouldn't let him stay at his girlfriend's. Have him walk out. I said, listen, I just want to know where you're at. Keep in touch with me. Touch base with me. And you can see the phone record. She got my phone in the car. Alright? I said, I just want you to let me know what's going on. 4 or 5 days. I let that slide. I said, alright. Well, I went to pick him up last night at 11 o'clock. 10 o'clock is when I got him. I sat here 2 minutes. And when I asked him, I said, where you at? Oh, I'm going to come to you, Dad. And he comes from a different direction twice. Why did you lie to me about where you were standing?
Did he try to choke you or anything?
Yeah, he grabbed me and he hit me in the side of the head and while we was in the car.
Side of the head? Which side?
This whole side of my head. He punched me, smacked me in the side of my head and everything, bro. And it was over some stupid ass shit, bro. Like, I went to this girl's house, man, and the address was somewhat wrong. It was a street over, bro. And he got mad as hell at me for it. And he was talking about I'm lying to him and I'm treating him like shit and this and that. And I'm sitting in the backseat and I'm like, bro, I ain't lied to you about shit. He's like, you telling me she lied. I'm like, no, it wasn't even a fucking lie. And then bro just cocked back and back slapped me across the fucking face right here. And then pulled over, got out, grabbed me up by my neck and started hit me in the side of the head and shit. And then he told me when we got back inside the car, he was just talking more shit than an asshole. And then he told me that we was gonna go back to the house. He told me as soon as we get in the driveway, I better get out the car. He's gonna f me out. He's gonna f my house. He said he's gonna drag me out the car and f my house. And then I can get out. I go inside. I ain't do shit. I ain't even lay a finger on this dude, bro. I ain't do shit to him, man. And then I get inside and I get on the game with my cousin, and I'm telling him what the f is happening. and my dad walked in. I ain't hear him, so I had my headset on, and I was telling him what happened. And my dad walked in and sat down next to me on the bed, mad as still talking about some, so you gonna go off telling now, and this and that. And I said, I ain't saying shit, I'm telling the truth, bro. I ain't do shit to you. You over here beating my ass for nothing, bro. And then I told him that I ain't want to be there no more. I said, I want to just go to foster care. I want to just go, bro. And then he got mad as over that and said that I take this he does for me, like, he said I take advantage of it. And I told him I ain't even asked for none of it. I don't even, like man, I don't even know, man.
Hey, Bubba, wipe your face with one of those, man.
Okay,
That dirty rag for a second.
Okay, where was all happening? At the fiance's house? At the girlfriend's house?
No, bro, it started out in the middle of the road, like on the intersection. He pulled over on the side. He pulled over to the side of the road, and he told me, "You want to get out and fight me right now?" And this and that, and this and that. And I just sat there. I said, "I ain't want to do nothing." And then he got out the car, like I said, came around to my seat in the back seat, and they grabbed me up and started hitting me. And I just sat there and ate all of it, because I ain't want to hit him back. Like, I got respect for him, bro. I ain't want to hit him back.
Alright. This was last night.
I've been going through a custody battle with 2 other kids already.
Where does he fall in line?
He's my son. I got full custody of him.
What is he, like the oldest, or is he?
He's in the middle.
Okay.
His mama passed 4 months ago from ALS. I've been the one raising him since he was 6 months old. I got full custody of him. I just did time 30 months over some bull for my mama. That never happened. I got a stepdaughter that's 23. She's right around the corner right here. Her mama's the one that I've dealt with, kicked in windows, kicked in doors, money's going out of the house, and I've fixed all these problems. And I'm telling him, you're the one that's causing all these problems to start again. By lying to you. Just tell me the truth, man. And if it's something I don't like, I'm okay with that. But just tell me the truth and I'll deal with it. But if you're truthful with me, I'm more better with that than I am lying.
So then what happened? Why are we here today? At this point?
Why?
Yeah.
Because he kept lying to me and telling me.
Okay, so what I'm getting at is, did you ever hit him today?
Did I hit him?
10, 14, 17. You didn't hit him? You didn't lay hands on him? At all? Okay. So how does he have a gash on his leg?
Because the person that you were sitting there to lying to on the phone. When I walked around the corner, I got upset and slapped the cup.
The cup hit him? Okay.
Absolutely.
What kind of cup?
I don't know.
Like plastic?
I did that.
Huh?
I did.
You did what?
Slap the cup.
I know, what kind of cup was it?
I don't know. I don't.
Okay. Where was the cup sitting?
On top of the dresser that I paid for and the bedroom that I paid for.
The officers then took stock of all the statements and evidence and came to a conclusion.
So what happened in the car? You want to talk to me about that?
Sure, yeah. What do you tell you?
I want to hear from you.
What do you tell you?
I'm not playing those games.
Yeah, but because y'all have on me my entire life. Don't put behind bars. I didn't do. Okay? And I do that I want respect for, that I've given respect for. It's crazy. My mom put me in prison for 30 months for saying I did something that I didn't. Okay? And yeah, I'm a discipline too. You hear me? I raised.
Yeah, but this is more than discipline.
What do you mean more than discipline?
He's got a whole gash out of his top lip.
Listen, that ain't my fault.
You hit the cup, didn't you? Which hit him, which is a
Cup?
You told me that.
I hit the cup. It's a battery, right?
Yes, it is.
I hit the cup. I hit it. What did I say to you?
You hit the cup, which ended up hitting him, which is a...
You threw the cup.
I threw the cup. I threw it? Come on, man. Now you're playing games. Who's playing games?
Listen,
We're trying to get the
I'm
story,
gonna look at your white eyes because he's on some bullshit.
We're trying to get the story.
What does that mean?
Listen, I'm just telling you, you're on some bullshit
because my kid won't even come here and speak to me because he knows he was in the wrong for what he did. I shouldn't even be sitting here right now. I raised that baby for the last 15 and a half years on my own, bro. What have you done for a kid? Let alone 5 more. Nothing, right? You ain't even got a child, huh? You're a good daddy, right? You're good. Father, I mean, I'll speak to you, but I ain't speaking to him.
The father showed no remorse, but he had plenty of time to reflect in jail. He was charged with by strangulation, cruelty toward a minor, driving with a suspended license, and resisting arrest. This kid showed the perfect way to deal with predators, much like the next teenager who called the cops on a sick who tried to film young girls at a Walmart changing room.
Like, since I saw him, I opened the door, and like whenever I came out, he was like on his knee like that under her.
And that's when I texted him, and I was like, he's right there, and I was freaked out because he did the same thing to me right after.
You can try downstairs for pictures. My kid's 11 years old.
So then having your advice in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
I feel more comfortable with
On April the 23rd, 2022, New Mexico police responded to a target after reports that an employee tried to film women in a changing room. 2 witnesses saw him slide his phone under the door. Officers arrived and assessed the situation.
Yeah, so the girls are here. They said that one of their team members was taking pictures of them in the fitting room. So.
Have their parents come in?
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
How old are you guys?
12.
12. Are your parents here?
No. My mom, she dropped us off. We were just going to try on some swimsuit, but she was going to pick us up in like an hour.
Okay. Is she on her way over here?
Yes.
Okay. As soon as your mom gets here, we'll talk, okay? Are you guys sisters?
No, we're just friends, but I was at her house.
Okay. So, what happened?
Okay, so basically what happened was me and Sergi, we got 2 swimsuits and we went to the fitting room.
Okay.
We were just going to try some on. And so right when we got there, like maybe like 2 minutes passed, we saw, she texted me. She was like, there's a guy. She was like, check your phone, because she didn't want to say it out loud. Okay. And she said, some dude just put his phone under the door like a camera, and I was freaked out. And that's when it happened. It was it was 3:48.
At 3:48 is when she texted you?
Yes, we were right.
Her
fitting room was right next to mine.
I had just walked in and I saw his like camera like under the thing, so then I texted him. And like since I saw him, I opened the door, and like whenever I came out, he was like on his knee like that under her.
And that's when I texted him, and I was like, he's right there, and I was freaked out because he did the same thing to me right after.
Like he was like, he was like taking pictures from underneath, and then like whenever I walked out, I saw him like on his knee under her thing, taking the picture, and then he walked away. So then I was like, let's just go. So then we like were out there, and he was about to walk back into the fitting room, but then he saw us standing there, and then we walked out. And then the lady that called the cops, she was in there like with her kid.
She was
so
in there with her daughter.
We, like told her just to make sure.
We let her know.
Was that the lady that was sitting right here?
No, she had blonde hair. She was just a customer.
Okay.
Yeah.
After speaking with the girls, the officer took the store manager's statement to gather more detail on the suspect. Despite the accusations against his employee, the manager fully cooperated with authorities.
What area does he work? He works in our fulfillment, so he walks around the entire store picking orders for our online shoppers.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be uncommon for him to be in any part of the store at any given time?
It wouldn't be uncommon, except that there's no reason that he would be in the fitting room, and I don't know if he was or not.
Okay, so the fitting room, there's no reason that he should have gone in there?
No.
Is it like a gender-specific fitting room?
No, it's not.
So it's open for male and female?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is there somebody who runs the fitting room? How sometimes they'll give you the little card to put on the door?
We don't have anybody specific over there. We have people that watch out to see if people are going in and out.
Okay, so nobody specific to unlock the doors and give you a card that has 4 or 5 on it or something like that. Okay. I'd imagine though the video footage would pick up from the surveillance cameras anybody that goes in and out of the fitting room.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
As more details emerged, the officers realized that they were dealing with a predator and started taking statements.
He said he has inappropriate stuff in there, so I'm sure you'll find it. Well, just get...
Is that his phone?
Yeah, he said he has inappropriate shit in there.
You took that from him?
Yeah, he took it from him and said, "Don't take my phone, bro. I have inappropriate shit in there."
But he unlocked
Yeah,
it.
that's
You have
the
to
phone.
hold it up to his face, and so he unlocked it.
Okay. So what happened was, I was hoping that he didn't know I was here in regards to this. So we called him on the phone. We didn't tell him that I was here. And we had the manager say, "Hey, I need to chat with you for a second." So he knew that he needed to chat with the manager. I was hoping that he didn't know that we were here because we didn't know where he was at the moment. Because the phone does have the pictures on it. The phone is evidence and we don't want him tampering with it. So we were hoping that he wouldn't delete them.
Yeah.
The way that you got the phone worked out. Sometimes you have to play it by ear. So the fact that we got the phone at the moment, that's cool.
But of course he deleted the pictures.
Hopefully, whenever we do try to talk to him, though, he'll still be able to.
No, he said he did. He said he took them. He's like, hold on.
He told you that?
He was standing right there and he took them. He's like, hold on.
Just now he told you
I
that?
have some inappropriate in there. He's scared of my husband. That's what it is, because he got in his face. He didn't hurt you, but.
I mean, it's your daughter. I mean, rightfully so. So they're gonna go chat with him now that we found out where he was, and he came back from disappearing. His phone will be taken for evidence. So as soon as we figure out what kind of information we can get out of him, we'll let you guys know as well.
Officers reviewed the store's surveillance footage, which provided more incriminating evidence against the suspect.
There it is. That's them walking in. What time are they walking in? So they walk in at 3:45. What time is it now?
3:46.
3:46.
3:47.
So about 2 minutes. There it is, right there.
3:47 walks in.
You can see his phone's out. Phone is out at 3:47. And then it happened at 3:48. So these times are lining up.
So there's no reason that you should be in.
Like maybe at the rack right here because they look for the stuff that people put back, but there's no reason to. And then I think we have like 4 or 5 rooms only, so there's no reason to be back there at all, really, and then back there for this amount of time.
Because what you said is he's a fulfillment manager, and his team member.
Yeah.
And his task is basically going around and collecting the online
Yep.
orders. So at any point of the store, you said he could be at.
He could be anywhere at any
But there's
point.
no reason for him to be in the back.
Not over here, no.
Okay.
Yeah, because if he's gathering.
So what time is that?
3:49.
3:49. It lines up.
And you need assistance with that?
So at 3:40, he should go back in there.
Okay, I think I got it.
And he has his phone.
Let me know when
so
you're
we're
back
back.
at the city room and I'll go help you.
I want to notate that.
Phone is down.
And he's looking at something on his phone. So this is the mom and child. They're going to talk to the mom and child here in a second.
I believe that's the lady that called you guys.
After gathering all the evidence, the officers only had one thing left to do.
My kid's 11 years old.
So we're conducting an investigation now. You're a suspect in a crime. Okay, that's why I'm placing on your arrest. Okay? Yeah. You understand? Okay, man, you gonna look with anything that might overstep? No. Okay, go ahead and separate your feet a little bit for me. Okay, man, someone's gonna do a quick pat down, okay? Just kind of see if you have anything on you. Yes.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead. You guys want full? How do you want to use one for your card? Okay, that's for now. Let's go over here, bro. Okay.
Officers arrested the suspect and took him to jail for questioning while reassuring the girl's parents. In the interrogation room, he was evasive, likely trying to stall, but it probably wouldn't help him escape punishment.
So, you want to talk to us?
She's probably better get a lawyer you said if I can't afford one.
Like I said, if you cannot afford a hire lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you for any question if you wish.
Yeah, I would prefer that.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's do that.
Go out there real fast. I'll hang out with, what was your name on there?
That's Jacob.
Jacob, go ahead and have a seat, bro. We'll hang out here for a little while longer.
Okay. So I'm gonna cut you loose. So basically, like I already mentioned, like we said, we're moving forward with the legal process. Expect something in the mail in the near future. At this time, you're no longer welcome at this target. Okay. So
Roll that hand out of there.
Those two girls walk into the second. You take them to the office.
They can get that figured like on Monday.
Yeah, no, we don't need it like immediately, but just obviously the quicker the better.
Yeah, we can trace them from the whole time.
Yeah, that's the only thing because they didn't tell us that they had seen him around the bathing suit house. We're just gonna tighten everything up. So if we could just get that at some point, that would be extremely helpful.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, no rush, but
as rush as we can.
No, I mean like we don't need it like tomorrow, yeah. But just like the quicker it makes it better for us. So.
Okay.
You have his contact info, so. Okay, perfect.
So watch, come over here.
The suspect was charged with 2 counts of voyeurism, but failed to appear in court and is now on the run. The next case is a perfect example of how to handle a predator. A brave student stood up to her teacher when he tried to make inappropriate advances toward her.
She's saying that you went behind her and kind of grabbed her. And
What?
Then, yeah.
I grabbed her by the Do you know if you had permission from her?
Well, I'm a teacher. That's how we teach.
On May the 16th, 2024, police responded to a report of inappropriate at a hairdressing school. What seems like a routine call quickly took an unexpected turn. Immediately after their arrival, the cops met the teacher who knew that his time was up. But what better way to get out of a mess involving intimate and serious allegations from your student than to downplay it?
Cutting this lady's hair today, and I was trying to help her, and flipped out. He was rubbing against me. It's hard to rub against you when I got a shirt case in front of me.
Yeah.
And every time I get behind you guys, excuse me, you know. But she just stood there. I'm just trying to get around. She was next to a wall. And the woman that I was helping cut her hair, she goes, "What the hell's going on?"
Yeah.
So she left her name and number in case you wanted to talk to her. So.
Yeah, I got her information. Yeah. So.
Did she talk? Was she out here?
Yeah, I talked to her. Yeah, I talked to her.
She's. I'm not leaving. I saw. So I don't.
Okay. Did you like accidentally like grab her with the hand or anything like that? Like try to push her out of the way or anything?
No, absolutely not. I was trying to just move her hand. She was cutting hair up here, and I was moving her hand so she didn't cut a big chunk out of it. And I said, "Excuse me, I'm trying to get around."
Okay.
That was it. You know.
Though the allegations against him were serious, the suspect continued to brush them off like nothing had happened.
She said he's coming back later.
Oh yeah, he's been circling the parking lot. He's been screaming and yelling. Yes, that right in my salon area with all the women in there. So I'm sure I'm gonna have problems with him.
So you just like, you just grabbed her hand?
No, I just moved. I went around like this. Excuse me, move your hand like this. That's what he said.
Oh, okay. Move her hand like
that's
that.
That's what I do for a living.
Right. Are you like a?
I'm the owner.
You're the owner.
Yeah.
What do you? So like this is like a school?
Yes, it's a cosmetology school. Yeah.
Cosmetology. You just show them how to do it.
Yeah, they come here and they get a license and they get done here. We've been here 40 years.
Do you have like an ID on you? I just have to ask. Do you guys have cameras in there?
No.
No cameras?
No, I have like 50 people in there.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard if you're going to do something like that with 50 people in there.
30 and 10-4. Oh, sorry, it's gone. I'm talking over here.
This one's she's got a problem. She doesn't like me anyway because I threw her out of school.
Who did they? Oh, you threw her out of the school?
Well, the 2 of them were out there. There was 3 of them, and she was one of them. They were locked in the bathroom, and I finally got in there, and they were all in there smoking, and they were in there huffing, whatever they call those things. But I couldn't prove it. There you go.
perfect. What's a phone number for you? You ever had any like incidents before where like people claim these things?
No.
Like, no.
So it's just, we don't. All the instructors know nobody talks to a student, especially when it's pissed off.
Yeah.
There's two of them in the office, so we never doors are never. And out there I got 35 chairs out there, so and they were all filled today, so it's pretty hard to.
Yeah. What do they pay, like tuition or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so she already paid like her tuition and stuff.
I don't know what she owes. They're on financial aid. It's like junior college.
Oh, junior college.
Yeah, kind of like that. They come.
Oh, so they pay the college and.
No, it's like junior college where you get FAFSAs, grants and things like that. So they apply for that when they start.
Oh.
So it depends on what they get, and then the rest would be on tuition. And we also have a vocational program I do with all high schools.
Okay.
Wilco program, West, Central, Lockport.
Okay.
So we have a special program just for them.
Okay. So it's like she has already paid tuition and stuff like that, so she's gonna come back, or is she like,
what?
Or is it like a job where it's like you're?
Well, that's kind of. You're dealing with the government here, with payments and stuff like that. So it's a long process, It's like if I had my way, I'd just say get your ass out of here right now. And I'm tired of dealing with you. This is a couple of times. This with the same group, So they're almost done, but I try not to. It's like okay, you're not gonna be able. Nobody's gonna take you to finish school if you only got a few hours left. So.
Right.
So I try and be pretty flexible, but she just, I don't know, she's whacked out. He's in there. I heard somebody screaming and cussing. Where's he at? Get your.
Right.
So then she moved him out here before you got here, so you didn't see him here.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
The teacher at the cosmetology school had made inappropriate advances toward a female student. She bravely rejected him and called the police. However, getting him to admit his wrongdoing proved more challenging than expected.
Just because there's allegations made and stuff like that, I do have to do a report, but it's different witness statements and stuff like that. So,
what did she say?
She's saying that you went behind her and kind of grabbed her. And
what?
And yeah,
I grabbed her by
the the woman who was getting her hair done, said that she just kind of bumped into her and kind of showed her the thing. So
she said I grabbed her by the ass. Is that what she said?
No, that's what another girl said.
Another girl said.
Yeah. So I don't. So
that's the clue.
So what I'll do is I'll tell her. Tell her that a report's being done, and as far as I don't know if she's gonna be staying in the school, maybe just kind of keep a distance from her if she's got to. If she's gonna be here.
I usually do, but I was trying to salvage this woman's haircut. She had only been in here once before, and this girl just doesn't give a rat's ass, So, so I was trying to show her that's what they pay me for,
Yeah. Okay. So, you got any questions for me?
No.
Okay.
Sorry you had to waste your time.
No. It's.
But I don't. It's just a whole different ball game now. They can do like that.
Well, yeah. Anybody, we get calls for everything. So, if people, make the call, we gotta report. So
I understand. It's just so ridiculous that it's not like you're in an office someplace with the door shut. It's like there's not people out there.
Yeah, but you guys don't have any cameras in there or anything? Okay.
No.
My partner here was telling me a little bit of what happened with this whole situation.
Piece of shit out of me.
What's that?
A piece of shit out of me. I'm telling you, everybody's. The woman I was cutting her hair at the same time with helping this girl. She said, "What the hell just happened?" I don't know. She just flipped out. When in the office, I was trying to help her with this lady's haircut, and I don't know. And I'm always real careful. It's always, I get around, it's like, excuse me, you know, when I move around. And all I was doing, I was trying, she was holding the hair wrong. She was going to cut a big hunk out of her hair. So I said, no, I want you to hold it like this. And all of a sudden, she just flips out and goes in the office, slams the door. And then all of a sudden, her friends said, I had problems with 4 of them out there. And vaping in the bathrooms and stuff, you know. So I sent a couple of them home. So they got kind of a little vendetta with me. But that was it. And this woman, I know, I guess you talked to her.
Yeah, the witness. Yeah.
So you did touch her?
Her hand.
Did you have permission to put your hands on her?
I was moving her hands with a pair of scissors. There were scissors in her hands. That was it.
Okay. Do you know if you had permission from her?
Well, I'm a teacher. That's how we teach.
Okay. All right. Do you mind taking that bag off?
Yeah.
You can go ahead and stand up and turn around.
What is going on here?
You're being arrested.
For?
The officers handcuffed him and decided to take him in for further questioning, but the drama was far from over, as the wily suspect decided to pull off one last stunt.
Can I go to the bathroom first?
You can go to the bathroom once we get to the station.
I don't think I can make it right now. I'm serious. I'm just going in the back. I mean, you can allow me. I'm serious. I do have to go. I was just going there.
You okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
I just don't understand.
I'll walk back.
I'll walk back there with you. I'll just stand outside the door.
This is ridiculous.
He's not been searched, just so you know. Yeah. Why don't you put your hands on top of your head so we can quickly search you before you use the washroom? Thank you. Turn around. Put your hands on top of your head. Thank you.
Hey, John, do me a favor, separate your feet, put your hands back on your head. I'm going to put your knife in the office.
And I do have, I'm concealed carry. I was just going home, so I just put it in my pocket.
That's what you need to go to the bathroom for. Yep.
No.
Okay. Keep your hands on top of your head.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's not why I was going to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom.
Where is it?
It's in my pocket. And it was out of my truck, and I brought it in because this guy was coming back. Can I go to the
Did you come up with that when you ran the CQH?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
You can't bring the car in the back.
No, it's right there.
I know it's right there, but this is ridiculous. You know it.
What's that?
You know as well as I do.
No, you didn't have permission to this girl.
I didn't touch her scissors to move her scissors. But you got my keys?
I got your keys. Got everything for you.
The suspect was charged with a student inappropriately. All it takes is one person to stand up to a predator. In the next case, a courageous young girl took a stand against an adult who was preying on innocent teenagers, stopping him in his tracks.
I want to say like he's a child.
She had sex with him. She's 16. When she found out that he was 24 years old, she felt disgusted.
So he's got some charges, reference to some sexual stuff.
Yeah, I remember when he was arrested for that. It's
another one.
It's a different
one.
On July the 18th, 2024, officers were called to a children's non-profit after a mentor raised concerns about a 24-year-old man in the area. They arrived to speak with the caller and learn more about the situation.
What's going on?
So,
Who is Shakoya? I'm Shakoya. Okay. We're a youth mentoring company, right? And we deal with a lot of kids. They talk to us about things that they don't talk to other people about. It was brought to my attention yesterday when I was having a one-on-one with one of my mentees that there's a guy that's 24 years old that is having with girls starting at age 13. He's lying to them about his age. She was a victim, and she said she does not mind talking to the police and letting them know, anything that you guys need to know. I've been contacting the victims as I've been getting their names, and personally, a lot of them, their parents does not know. So they're telling me that I don't want my parents to know. So I know that's going to be the difficult part for you guys. You understand? I have their contact information. I have all of his information except the phone number. I can try to get a phone number.
We have him already in the system.
Yeah, because I believe he has an open case right now, something similar to this, correct? Right. But it is, my mentee wants to stop this. She wants to make awareness of what's going on because she says that it's happening to too many girls. It's posted online on Instagram. So I have all the screenshots of the post where one of the girls is saying, if you see this guy, stay away from him. He's responding to the girls like, okay, chill, I'm gonna stop. Y'all doing too much. All right, I promise I'm gonna stop. But I have all the screenshots for you. I don't want to send them over to you guys. But because we're mandated reporters, we have to report it. We try to report it to the Department of Children and Families, and they told us we have to call our local.
So where's you guys based out of?
Here.
You based out of here?
Yeah.
I don't even know what this building is.
So this is okay. Fair enough. This is 1909, which is like a shared workspace.
Okay.
And then we rent this office in here.
Okay.
And we're Inner City Innovators, so we're a mentoring nonprofit. So we have a group of mentees, and one of our mentees was involved was lied to, and that's
so
how we
who's
got involved.
this guy is also a mentor?
He's not.
So how does he get in contact with these people?
So he's in the area. He's also in the area of West Palm and Riviera Beach. One of the girls have a Delray number. I don't know if she's from Delray, but it seems like he's like I want to say like he's a child. That's that's what I'm getting because as the girls are reporting, more girls are reporting to the post that is posted online. You understand? So a lot of these girls are in Riviera Beach. Some of them are in West Palm Beach. I'm not sure. I've been given a Delray number for her.
Apparently, a 24-year-old guy disguised as a teenager had been having intimate relationships with young ladies under the legal age of consent, and one of the girls complained to the mentor. Upon further digging up by the officer, more facts started to come to light.
So you met with her when?
Yesterday.
Okay, and what did she say to you?
She said, this is the first message with which amped my one-on-one.
This was before you saw her?
This is what made me
grab her. Okay. Okay, so you got this text from her at 9:47. That was yesterday.
Yes.
You saw her today.
I saw her yesterday.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right after
this is in the morning. Okay.
And she went to telling me about. You can go through it. She went to telling me about what was going on. She sent me all the information, even the screenshots off Instagram. She saw an Instagram post, and it made her want to reach out to the police because she was like, she feel like she can help some other girls, prevent this from happening.
She showed you this when you picked her up.
So then once she showed it to me, I said, send it to me so I can have everything on my phone.
Okay. So then she meets you, she shows you that, then what?
I tell her, I say, you gotta, I'm gonna need you to talk to your aunt because
she slept with him?
I think so.
How old is she?
16.
Okay.
She's 17 now. But I believe she slept with him 2 years ago.
Okay.
Because what she's telling me is it was once she seen this, she like, damn, because he told her at the time he was 18. So now he's telling the kids that he's 18 and he's 24. When he told her that he was 18, she said she think he was 22 at the time. So now he's 24 for 25, but he's still telling people he's 18. So,
and she knows other girls
Yes, they're actually reaching out to her, and she's transferring the information over.
Do you have all their names?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see that.
I don't mention her. I just spoke with her over the phone, and I was just writing down as we were talking. She said that she had with him. She's 16. When she found out that he was 24 years old, she felt disgusted. She felt embarrassed.
She's the one that doesn't want to say anything to her parents?
Mm-hmm. As they give her the phone number, she's sending it over to them.
Gotcha.
She said, let me see what she said. I said another one. She said, yes, it's a lot, but they're scared to say something. I believe that.
And he reaches out to them on the socials.
Mm-hmm. Did you see when he was telling them that he's going to stop the messages?
No.
So it's messages where.
I think he said, I'm going to stop. I got to stack some bread. And
yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's either one of these girls. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure if that's the open case, because in the messages she said I was pregnant for he was me, and I was pregnant for him. It's okay, Chelsea, calm down.
The officers gathered statements from the victims, who revealed how the predator had deceived them into engaging in physical relationships by lying about his age. After collecting the evidence, they went to the suspect's house to uncover the full truth.
Come on out here, bud. How you doing, man? Good. So here's the deal, man. I got some charges for you. I'm gonna explain to you just in 1 second. I'm just gonna put you in handcuffs, okay?
Shoes on?
Yeah, we'll get your shoes.
Yeah, we'll get you everything.
Hey, bud, do you mind grabbing some shoes for him? I'm gonna tell you the charges here in just 1 second, okay?
Hi, ma'am.
How you doing?
Kyle, come around to the front.
Thank you, bud.
You got it? You need help there?
Your mom? I'll explain to you. I'll talk to you in just a second, okay?
Good, I'll talk to you, Mom.
Okay. Come on over here, man. Alright, you wanna sit up against this car real quick? We'll explain you charges real quick. So, you're being charged with unlawful sexual activity with a minor, traveling to meet a minor and commit a felony, and unlawful use of a two-way communication device, okay? What we're gonna do is I'm gonna take you back to the station. You can talk, or you don't have to talk to the detective, and get some answers cleared from them. I don't have those answers because we're not the guys that investigate your case. We're just the guys that say, hey, go find this guy, arrest him for me, okay? So if you're good with it, we're gonna take you back to the station. Like I say, they're gonna read you your rights. You can either talk to her or don't talk to her. That's up to you, okay? But at least if you have some answers you need to get clarified just for your own self, that'll be the time to do it, okay?
So he's got some charges, reference to some stuff.
Yeah, I remember when he was arrested for that.
It's another one. It's a different one. So that's all we can tell you right now. So he's going to go to the county. You can call or look online and see when he can get bonded out and all that stuff. But he's just got to go talk to the detective, and then he's going to go to the county jail.
Okay.
All right.
You got a card or?
No, I don't have any cards. But the Palm Beach County booking blotter, you can look that up online, and yeah, it's going to take a few hours before it gets booked, but then you can check it out and you'll be able to see whatever that you need. You can call the county, 688-3400.
Or he'll call you.
Yeah.
If he's open number, you can call you too.
Yeah.
Okay, and that way he'll give you the information, the bond and all that. Okay.
Do you have an ID in here?
I'm not sure.
Okay, it's fine. It's all good.
Okay.
All right. Any questions? All right.
I just
Sorry.
want to know what's going on.
Yeah, no, I understand, of course, yeah.
He's being respectful.
Yeah, we're not, everything's good. We're just, this is our job. We just gotta go pick up people, and so.
Okay.
All right. All right, have a good day.
The suspect was arrested and charged with unlawful activity with a minor, traveling to meet a minor to commit a felony, and unlawful use of a two-way communication device. Here's a quick example of how a brave 12-year-old girl helped get a 37-year-old drunk predator, James Stewart Evans, arrested after he acted inappropriately toward her at a theme park in Orlando.
Take me to jail now. Go. Take me to jail. Go. Take me to jail. Yo, so stop. Take me to jail. You're a fat shit with country. I don't give a about any of you, okay? You're pathetic.
What are you doing? Put your hands back now!
On February the 4th, 2022, officers were called to a theme park in Orlando after reports that James Stewart Evans, a 37-year-old man from the UK, had acted inappropriately toward a 12-year-old. When they arrived, they found him intoxicated and sitting outside the park.
Do you have an ID with you? Yeah. Where are you from? Originally. I mean, where are you from? Do you live here in the States?
UK.
UK, okay.
Are you gonna do me?
No, are you not? Are you with the cuffs on?
I don't know.
As long as those cuffs don't come on, you're good. Once I put the cuffs on, you're gonna have to start worrying about it, right? So as long as you don't have cuffs on you, you're good, right? So chill for a second while I do my thing, okay? Let me tell you what's happening, Mr. Evans, okay? There's always three sides to the story, okay? There's their side, your side, and I need to figure it out what happened. Not only to figure it out what happened, I need to know if I have enough to make an arrest, okay? You're telling me you went like this.
I don't know what I did.
Can I tell my side?
Yeah,
okay.
Of course you can, yeah.
You tell me you went like this.
I don't really know.
Can I say my side without you interrupting me?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, of course.
You're telling me you passed by and went like this. I got a 12-year-old girl saying that you had your hands down and you went like this. And part of her. She's a 12-year-old.
I agree. That's wrong.
Okay. So now, not only when she tried to confront you, the mom, you ran away.
I went to the toilet here.
Well, you ran away. Okay?
I don't remember that.
Well, you ran away because you were over here before everybody else.
I went for a wee, yeah.
Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. You're lucky enough I don't have independent witness, that's what we call, okay? You're lucky enough I don't have independent witness because right now you would have been going to jail. You go to Orlando on vacation, you come back on probation. So you're lucky that I don't have enough, but this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna take you out of the park for today.
Okay.
You're not gonna be able to be in the park today.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I'm still gonna do a report. It's still gonna be there. And please don't make me call your embassy because they take that kind of stuff seriously. The UK embassy, they don't like that kind of game. I don't know how it is in UK, but in US we take this very seriously. And you are very lucky I don't have enough, so you will go to jail. Do you understand?
When confronted with the allegations, he didn't seem too guilty.
I have to say, like, this is crazy.
It's crazy that you passed by almost some girls.
So, because I like banged into somebody.
Listen, I saw where it happened. I saw you had enough space to walk away. I walked around her.
Because I had a drink. And I'm walking along.
Yeah, if I were you, I just shut my mouth and walk out.
I am.
If I make an arrest of you, I got to contact your embassy. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be very happy that one of their citizens is acting like somebody who should be like someone who should be acting like. The sidewalk's pretty big.
Yeah, have you ever been drunk?
I was just there.
Have you ever been drunk?
Come on, guy. I'm 51 years old and I was in the military. Do you think I ever been drunk? Yes, I've been drunk.
So you walk along and you do have things bad.
Before you keep on talking.
I'm accepting you.
Hold on.
I'm accepting you.
I know you're accepting me because we're about to go to jail.
Do you know what? I don't care about the jail, but I'm accepting
Mr.
you.
Evans.
I'm respecting you. I'm respecting you.
I appreciate that. I'm respecting you too. But you had enough space.
I know. But I was drunk and I was walking along.
Listen. Let me do my thing. Just do me a favor. I don't want to be disrespectful. Just shut your mouth while I get done so you can get it.
And I respect you, yeah?
Okay, I appreciate that. You're old enough to know that if you drink too much and you can barely walk, you should stop drinking.
I agree. And that's why I'm taking the punishment.
Okay.
But that's different to like accepting that I want to be around those girls, because I don't.
Okay. We're almost done, Mr. Evans. Just give me a few.
I'm sorry. I am sorry. It's okay, they can have a good day.
Okay, Mr. Evans. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
But do you have a vehicle? You have keys to get into your vehicle?
No, it's okay. We can go.
Okay. Who's we?
Me and you.
Okay, but I just want to make sure because once you go, you have to leave property.
All right, he can go however he want to go.
Okay, but no shirt. Okay. You ready?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm with you.
Let me go ahead. I'm gonna make contact with them.
Following his behavior, James was quickly evicted from the premises, but being intoxicated, he refused to take the golden ticket out of trouble handed to him and leave the premises quietly, and he started to cause a whole heap of disturbance.
Can you guys get me my shirt?
That's what we're trying to do. You say you don't want it to bother your people.
No, I do want a shirt, but I don't want it to like go with all of my family to like a massive thing.
Well, the only option you got is buy a shirt right there if you want to buy a shirt.
I'll be on telephone. This is a massive scam.
You don't have to get a shirt. We tried to get your shirt. You say no.
No, I want to get a shirt. I want to get my shirt.
We already walked away from there. That train already.
Okay, I could get my shirt and I could go. I know.
Where are you? Where are you at?
Over there. I could get my t-shirt and I could go quite happily. I'm happy to go. I'm not questioning your authority in any way.
Mr. Evans, we're gonna be with you when you walk out of this park.
Can I have one person with me?
To go get the shirt?
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Can you understand, like, for my children, this is not like...
Go stay back. I'm gonna go because I'm not used to it.
You got somebody?
I'll go with you.
I'm not like...
Walk with him and I'll watch you from afar.
I'm not questioning you anyway.
No, he's gonna walk with you. He got no uniform, but I'm gonna watch him from afar.
386 to Echo 22.
I'm trying to be like...
How about the concierge walking you now? Hey, hold up there. I'm behind you.
Did you just follow you? Were trying to hide from me.
I fell.
Really? That bad, huh?
Yeah.
Do we need a wheelchair for you, or
I
you good?
genuinely fell.
Come on, man.
I genuinely fell. Like, if you watch the video, then you see I fell.
Well, I'm glad you got a sense of humor on that. Just take a right over here. Just take a right. Please don't fall.
Whoa!
Let's try not to.
Take me to jail. I tell you to take me to jail. Go on. Do it.
Don't. Watch.
Do it.
Watch it. Go.
Take me to jail now.
Go.
Take me to jail.
Go.
Take me to jail.
Just don't stop.
Take me to jail. I'm here now. Take me to jail. See what you got.
Just take a right over here on at the end.
I'll do the I want.
Take a right.
Oh, right? Right? You say right? Oh, right. Okay. You're pathetic with this country. And I don't give a about any of you, okay? You're pathetic. You're actually pathetic. Go on. Say what you want to me. You're pathetic.
Fair Winds Credit Union.
Woo!
Cross Street to Building Strata.
Hey!
The train line Bravo at Fair Winds Credit Union is the silent hold up. Taylor, number 3.
Let me explain something. Let me explain something. There's something called disorderly intoxication. I already have enough to take you. So don't make me happy. Turn around and take the way right there. Turn around.
Take me.
Turn around.
Take me.
Turn around.
I don't care. Take me.
They haven't canceled yet. They were going to call us to try to cancel it.
I'm not scared. Take me. I was in jail.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay.
Enough.
Okay. Enough.
Headquarters out of
Guys, look at this. Look at this.
Danny, call it in.
Look at it. Look at what's going on.
Oscar 440, 44, bus loop.
As a result of his misbehavior, the officers had no choice but to take action against the drunk. But he was not going to give up without a fight, an act which escalated the situation even more.
Can I just say you broke my phone? You broke my glasses?
You're going for disorderly intoxication, sir.
Yeah, okay. Let's try that. Yeah. Try that. Look at you. Put your hands back now. I'm gonna break your wrist and I'm gonna do it. Break it.
That's okay.
Nothing.
I'm gonna taste you.
Good, taste it. Get back.
I'm gonna taste you. You better stop moving.
You'll
You know what tasting is?
You'll stop.
You know what tasting is?
You're gonna get it in a second. Put your arms behind your back.
I'm about to taste one.
Put your arm behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you've got
taste
no authority to do that. Put your arm.
Sir, please put back your hands now.
I'm not doing anything.
Put your hands behind your back. I'm gonna taste you.
I'm not doing anything.
Put your hands in the back.
Look at me.
Put your hands in the back.
I'm not doing anything. Oh, my suit.
Sir, the other hand now, please.
Hold on.
Let me get that one on. All right, now you can put your other hand behind your back. Do it now, dude. Do it now. Do it now.
Oh, my suit.
I'm basically trying to rest on. Hold on.
Now.
Oh, my suit. I'm not
Now.
trying to do anything.
Now. Put your hands back now.
Hand behind your back.
Now. Yeah, put your hand behind your back.
Come.
Now.
Hold on. It bends this way. It bends this way.
I can't do it
now.
You have to help me.
There you go.
There you go.
Finally.
You can't help me.
North side of the park. I didn't want to taste them.
Yeah, you can't help. You can't say to me.
Give it to me. I'll taste it. I don't mind.
All right. Asking for 40. I got one secure.
What are you trying to do this?
So far, how can
But I can't. I bend my arm around my back the wrong way. Can I?
I only need, I guess, 2 units.
Alright. I can't wait till I put this on the. How you don't like tourism, yeah? You like money coming in?
You think you're tough, but you're not that tough, partner.
No. Hey, babe. I don't give a f. All I can say to you is, you want tourism? This is another way to get it.
You can slow down your units.
Got those. Put them over here at 3C. Alright, man.
Yeah, I kind of like.
Dude, I took a guy down once and that's what I did. I ripped him.
Yeah, that's what fur.
I'm so happy to hear you f***ing worry. You want to take a few?
No, I didn't have to get like that just to get you down.
Don't you f***ing worry. Don't you f***ing worry. Whoa!
Stop!
Whoa!
Stop!
You know what?
Dude!
Let's do the taser. Let's do it.
Stop acting like a fool, man. Come
You
on.
think it's appropriate, yeah?
Come on, stop acting like a fool.
British.
Stop!
We don't fucking accept this shit.
38, we got a couple units at the front. Parking at the volcano bay. Is that where you need it?
We are right in front of it. The beginning of the line. You told him to copy on?
You're supposed to do what you want. You keep me out of the country, ain't that? I just right
okay,
now.
sir, that's enough.
Are you in the parking garage or on the volcano bay side?
Take you out, yeah?
Stop punching me! Stop pinching me! I'm at Volcano Bay. Now you just got a battering law enforcement officer.
Breathe.
Well, if you stop acting like a fool, then I can get up from you.
Okay, I'll stop here. I'll start acting, yeah?
I didn't tell 399. You ready to call 399?
Listen to me, I'll cooperate, okay? Just take it off and I'll cooperate, okay? You listening? Right now, I'm listening, I'm talking
Have one
to
of
you.
the officers try to get water for OPD.
I can't breathe, okay?
Okay?
I can't fucking breathe. Thank you.
If you start acting like a fool and get on it.
I'm not gonna do anything. I can't breathe.
Sir, unit 10-12 with Oscar 440.
Sorry, OPD, hub. There's not enough room for them.
I'm just gonna sit him up. All right, you ready to sit up?
Yeah, I'll do whatever. Okay, just let me do it.
No, you're gonna stay right there.
I will do whatever you say.
You're gonna stay right there.
Don't hurt me, okay?
I think
Are you inside the park?
No.
I'll do whatever you want, just don't hurt me, okay?
720, 10-12.
That's 10-4.
My shoes are there, yeah? I'm really hurt right now.
I think I'll rip them. Yes, I'll get them. Once we get them in the car.
We'll deal with that.
Let's put them in the car.
Go, come on. I'll do whatever you want, yeah?
Put them in the car.
We got it.
All right. Thanks.
After being restrained and escorted to the patrol car, another officer arrived to take James's statement. Now, slightly sobered up, he became more forthcoming with his answers.
Hey James, I'm the supervisor here for Orlando Police Department for today. Did you want to talk to me about what's going on?
Yeah, I wasn't trying to cause any trouble for anyone.
Okay, can you tell me what happened?
Yeah, I was escorted out the park, and I was going out the park quite happily.
Do you remember what you were escorted out of the park for?
Yeah, because apparently there was like another guest that I bumped into, and they weren't happy.
So did they ask you to leave the park at that point?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I left the park at that point. I was quite happy to leave that park.
Okay.
And I was leaving the park, and I was waiting for the bus, and then because I don't know what it was, but for whatever reason, they rescued me to the ground.
Okay, do you recall the incident though? Why you got put in handcuffs and what happened?
No.
Okay, so as far as you were concerned, you'd been asked to leave the park. You had no problem with that. You were leaving the park on your own accord.
Yeah, I left the park.
You were walking down here, and you came over here, and this part.
Yeah.
You don't.
I don't know what happened here.
Okay. Is there anything else that you can tell me about? So you don't remember the interaction between you and the officer at all?
No, it all got very at that point.
Okay. All right. Do you you have any injuries anywhere that we need to be?
My knee is quite badly hurt.
Okay.
And
this right here?
Yeah.
This the right knee?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's been quite a lot of blood on the seat there, but also it kind of hurts.
Okay. Do you mind sticking your leg out for me? Do you mind if I take pictures of it? Is that okay?
As far as I can go.
So you're happy to leave the park, right? But you still don't recall that interaction and why you're here now?
So I was leaving the park and I was here, and then I was maybe a bit cheeky.
Okay, what is that? What does cheeky mean? Little hot-tempered?
See you later, guys.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden I was down on the ground.
Okay.
Restrained.
Okay. All right.
But I didn't want to cause anyone problems.
Okay.
I was already out of the park. I was doing what they wanted. And I wanted to go.
All right. Did you say that there was something else on your hands or your back or anything?
I don't know because I'm in cuffs. So.
You can slide out. Go ahead and stand up for me.
Yeah.
Go ahead, turn around. I just want to see if there's anything back here. Okay, you can go ahead and sit back down. Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
I just want to go back to my hotel.
This knee here. You can put your legs back out. This leg here.
Yeah, I'll do that. I just want to go back to my hotel. I understand that I'm drunk and I shouldn't be drunk. Okay. I didn't mean to get this drunk.
So, what was it? This morning you started drinking, or?
Yeah, when the hotel, when the park.
So you didn't mean to get this intoxicated?
No.
You're just here to have a good time, and then okay. Well, let us do what we got to do. Okay, we're gonna try to get you through this process as quickly as properly and on your way.
I don't want to cause any problems for anyone. I'm sorry.
Take a picture of his face.
I want you to know I'm sorry.
I can if you want. Just get one of your face. Did you want them to take a look at you here? Okay. Maybe? Yes or?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't. If he's complaining I can't diagnose any of that.
Okay, so
if he wants to go, he has to go.
Do you want to go to the hospital? Okay.
Meanwhile, the officers took the statements of the theme park security to try and get more versions of the incident.
So, what did you observe today?
They just asked me to come escort the guy. I guess there was a situation in the park. I didn't know about it at first. They just, because I'm screening. So we could make contact with him in the park. He wanted to get some stuff. He was real cool with us. We let him get him stuff. We get all the way out towards where the temple is, underneath I-4, the exit pass.
So you were just called to escort him off property?
Yeah, I was just called to escort him out for the day, because I guess whatever incident happened, I didn't know about it beforehand.
Okay.
We get to the temple and he starts becoming verbal, like screaming, like take me to jail and this, and then he's like, your country sucks, and he starts becoming like verbally aggressive with everybody.
Okay.
So when we get towards the top of the bus loop, right where the stanchions are, he decides to move a stanchion in front of other guests, becoming loud. The OPD guy was like trying to be real patient with him, trying to give him every opportunity he could. And then as he gets towards close to the other guests at the end of the line, he's like, take me to jail, take me to jail. And that's when he tells him like, hey, I have enough to take you. And he's like, you're being disorderly, you're intoxicated, this, and that. And when he tries to put him into custody, that's when he begins to fight. And then that's when me, Danny, and my supervisor assist the new police officer.
Now, when you say he begins to fight, what did he start doing when he began to fight?
Resisting, like he started pushing away, didn't comply with anything that he was trying to do, what the officer was trying to get him to do, nothing.
The initial call started out as an improper. We decided to escort the guest out. I had no part of that. But when I went out to talk with the supervisor, my supervisor, to find out about a fellow officer, loud voices coming through the tunnel and stuff. So I started making my way down kind of quickly, back him up, and as we got closer to the bus loop, the guy got more boisterous, and finally, when we got up in the bus loop, he turned around, crossed the river, and said, you want to arrest me? Just arrest me. Do it. Just arrest me.
Okay.
And so then he pretty much confronted Officer Rivera to the point that, I don't remember if he touched him or not at first, but that's when it was decided he needed to go, and he was taken down. It took basically all 3 or 4 of us getting cuffed.
Now, did he get in the officer's face? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much.
That he got up into his face, personal space, kind of? And
James was charged with inappropriate behavior and resisting arrest, to which he pleaded not guilty. From one predator to another, this case shows another example of how important it is to be vigilant at all times, as a father caught a sick individual recording people changing at a store.
Hey, you have an ID with you?
Can I ask what's going on? I told you, I just wanted to talk to you outside, away from customers. Yeah. And then when we get outside, you take off. I know, sir. I just painted.
On the afternoon of October the 21st, 2024, a routine trip to an apparel store took a turn when a father caught a man secretly clicking photos of people in a changing room. The suspect initially escaped, but a tip from a fast food restaurant later led the officers to him. As they approached to confront the suspect, what happened next left them stunned.
We're gonna go over here and talk outside real quick, all right? We're just gonna go out here and talk. We're just gonna go out here and talk out. We're just gonna talk outside for a second so we can get away from people.
The guy knew stepping outside with the cops would likely end up with him in cuffs. He complied for now, but that didn't mean he planned on going to jail.
Hey, you have an ID with you?
Stop! Stop! Stop, you're gonna get tased! Turn over! Turn over and stop! Can you get it again? Roll over! Roll over! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back now! Miss.
I'm just scared. I'm running. I'm scared. I'm running.
You're up, custody.
Clear in custody, 1237.
Everybody else slow down.
Please tell me what's going on.
You got me in custody.
The chase unfolded as expected, and when officers restrained the suspect, he immediately feigned innocence, acting as if he had no idea what was happening. A typical tactic of criminals trying to wriggle out of trouble.
I mean, can I ask what's going on?
I told you, I just wanted to talk to you outside, away from customers.
Yeah.
And then when we get outside, you take off.
I know, sir. I just panicked.
Okay.
I just panicked.
Why?
Because I haven't had good experiences.
What about me when I first approached you said that wasn't good?
It's not you in general.
Okay, so why'd we run? Okay, so why'd we run?
Because I was panicked. I went over to Chick-fil-A. I just had some lunch.
The guy come out of the shed did not threaten him with a knife. Everything's 10-4. I'm gonna have the business to extra watch for a couple weeks.
Need anything?
Okay.
533 and 323.
Is there any way I can tell my wife?
Go ahead, second bullet. No, right now. High form.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, dude, right now you're in handcuffs, you're detained by the police. We're going to explain, we'll give you all the right to talk to you about what's going on in there. But right now, we're letting you calm down, you breathe, you're bleeding, get that taken care of. And right now you're detained by the police. We'll discuss further in a little bit, okay?
Who flagged you down? You know?
I think it was the calling party. She flagged me down in the van, gray van. Said that he was back in Chick-fil-A. I get in Chick-fil-A, a customer sitting down like, hey, he's in the bathroom.
Okay. So, do you know where she I know.
left.
Yeah, she just took off. Okay.
I met her as I was pulling up behind you.
Okay.
So nobody that's flagged you down is probably still here? They're probably
in the restaurant.
This guy was leading
I may try and go up there if you watch him and get the guys that told me he's in the bathroom his information.
Is that this guy right here? Or was it a customer?
It was a customer.
Okay.
So I may try to go up there and
check
meet
with
with
your
them.
FTO and I'll hang out.
Yeah. Officers requested the store surveillance footage to confirm their suspicions. Meanwhile, they attempted to question the victim, but he was smart enough to know that the truth was probably not going to help him much. The cops would soon come to learn that expecting a man who they had just given a good chase to cooperate with them was at best reaching too far.
And more than likely, you're under arrest for obstruction now because we asked you to be detained early and you took off. Yeah. Chad? It could have been
He
a
didn't
simple.
say I was
it could have
detained,
been,
sir?
It could have been a simple. Yes, he did.
He said he just wanted to ask me some questions.
Exactly. And we said you're detained for now. And then you got out of the store and took off, and that's how we got
I don't hear him say I was detained.
Well,
I
I'm
heard him
sorry
say he
that
wanted to
your
ask me
hearing
some
isn't good
questions.
enough, but that's what we said.
I understand.
And obviously, you knew it because you ran. That's not. You heard it.
Right. I panicked.
Exactly. That's why we're all here.
You know, this is gonna be the same guy that was on
Yeah.
the name and everything.
Yeah, just based on the shoes.
Okay.
Hey, Raj, on that
Have you
truck.
already seen that?
Yeah, that's after seeing that. The truck is somewhere over here, right?
Yeah. So you see that
black dirty one?
No, you see that white Ram?
Yeah.
Yep. So it's right next to that. It's just blocked.
The big, two big, or the 2500.